What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about WHAM and how to make sure that you can contain it and stop it. You know, pretty much what happens is these dudes come out in this tight formation. They run stretch, they run WHAM, they run the angle play, they run a lot of different things. And I run typically a 4-3 defense. Let me just let you guys see exactly what we're going to be doing this on. This is going to be on all Madden. I always practice on all Madden because the computer cheats, and you should probably get used to doing that. So make sure it's on competitive and all Madden, because if you play online, that's primarily what most people do online. They run WHAM, all right? And WHAM is a savage defense. So what I did was I came out with one of the worst teams in the National Football League, the Browns, and we're going to go up against a good team with, you know, they got Alex Mack at center, which is very ideal with the WHAM play, with the way that the blocking is. So I'm just going to show you. I haven't made any adjustments. I have everything pretty much the same. There's nothing really going on with my defense. I'm just picking however it is right now. I'm not going to change anything with the defense. Everybody is in their regular positions, you know, from the free safety to the cornerbacks, everything like that. So I didn't do any adjustments. Wherever anybody is, that's where they are. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to just show you quick setups to make sure that you contain it. Now, this same defense that I'm going to show you, it definitely locks up stretch and any, like the counters, whatever it is, whatever they do out of it. But I want to focus on WHAM, and I want to make sure that you guys understand why it worked, why WHAM is such a powerful, you know, overpowered offense in this game. Pretty much, if you have a decent offensive line, they're going to block people viciously, right? And you have I believe there's like a guard pulling on this, so you get to see the motion. A lot of stopping this play is all about timing, okay? I primarily use the linebacker on the left side of the field, so that way I can actually shoot the gap. Now, when you're in practice mode, they don't allow you to, you know, hold the L2 button so you can see the zone that you're in, because that actually helps you in realistic games, you know, shooting the gap, because you're already on them and you can move around with them. I'll show you what I'm talking about with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to deuce close, and then we're going to find the #1 bum offense that people run online, which is halfback WHAM. And like I said, if you're one of my subs, don't worry about it, bro. I call everybody bums. And if this works for you, I want you to run it. But I also want you to know how to stop it. And like I said, this is only for my viewers. So if you're just somebody watching it and, you know, you're just trying to take a look at it and just go on about your business and you're not sub to the channel, you know, this is not really realistically for you. But you're going to get some knowledge out of it. And then possibly you'll do what's right and subscribe to the channel. So pretty much right here, you can see what's going on. What is that? The tight end in the blue. He's motioning over to help you with the gap for you to WHAM it right up the middle, right? Okay, look. This is what I'm talking about. You see, when you do this, when you press X and then you press the left trigger, right, and you hold this button, the computer won't snap the ball. But primarily in online gameplay, if you guys watch me stream and people run WHAM on me, they're not successful. I shut WHAM down with this defense, sometimes just leaving them just like this. Like in the base, I just stay right here, and as soon as they motion that tight end over, I shoot the gap down the middle, and it's always open, right? All right, this is a way that you can stop it if you're having issues. You know, you're going to pinch your D-line, and you're going to bring those safeties down a little bit, and then you're just going to stay right here. Typically, the computer will do what they have to do to make sure they shoot the gap as well. You see what I'm saying? That it works like that, but let me just show you in the instant replay what's going on. Like I told you, it's all Madden, so the computer's going to try to cheat to the best of their ability. Okay? When you look at what happens as the tight end motions, right? He's going to pick up that D tackle. That's primarily what happens. And this whole inside right here, in between the guard and who's that? The guard and the tight end that motioned over. That's pretty much what makes it all open. Now you have guys that will take the handoff and run right to the left. They'll run to the right, like the computer decided to do right here. They're gonna see whatever gap is open. All right. But our job as the user linebacker, our job as this guy right here, is to make sure that we see exactly what he's doing and try to take, you know, shoot the gap that he's in. Because usually when you're holding the left trigger and you have it with the actual, like, whatever zone you're showing, he'll shoot that gap right away. But either way, if you pinch the line, don't do any crashes. That's the thing about this defense. Don't crash the line anyway. Don't do anything. Just pinch the line, and you could possibly move down, you know, your safeties, just so that you know that you're in run support. You understand what I'm saying? They know that they're in run support, so they'll come down and do it. You're not doing anything else other than pinching your line generally. Like, look, pretty much. Okay, hold on. Why did they just change that? Let me move them down a little bit. All right, so pretty much they're down. I'm not changing anything else about the play. Everything is still the same. The way that they come out blitzing, it's all the same, right? When you play somebody online and they see you pinching the line, you see like how I shot the gap? You're always shooting that gap. And look, let me explain something to you. Even if they do play action, this is very important. They're going to do play action with that little play that has the post routes. When you shoot the gap and you see that it's play action, remember, when you're coming in on, when you're coming into the gap, you're pressing X or what is it, A on the Xbox? Because it's X, Y, A, B. Yeah, A for a conservative tackle, right? Because what happens is, if I come in and I'm pressing conservative tackle, I won't engage with that. Who is that? Is that the guard? Okay, that's the left guard that goes right there to go block that guy, right? The left guard shoots to the right on wham. And then the center is also going right. You see Alex Mack? Alex Mack is also going to the right. The tight end is picking up everything on the left. So look what happens, right? When this is typically what happens online as well. You shoot the gap regardless, and the D line of the Browns are not too good, but this defense cover 6 out of 4-3 over just works. When again, if you want, the only problem with pinching it all the time and why I don't usually pinch it in online gameplay is because it may be a different play. They may have a stretch, and if you're not able to get to the outside, that might be an issue. Not generally so, because I pinched the line and locked up wham, and the guy comes out running whatever he wants, and it doesn't really matter. And that's for every play, because remember, when if you look at what's going on with this play, your corner right here, this corner, he's in a cloud flat, right? So you can hot route him to a hard flat so that he comes straight down in case the guy is running to the right. And if he's running to the right side, you could definitely do that. Now, remember, we bring down the safeties for run support. So this guy right here, he's going to need to get back. This guy's going to need to get back. But as you see like how he's stepping back already? He comes back later when he recognizes it's a run. So his first step is back. So that makes it very, very good for you, because we're not pass committing, we're not run committing. He's going to be playing the pass regardless. So if the run goes to the right side, he's going to be there. You're just bringing him down to make your opponent think, oh yeah, he's going all out to stop the run. On the other side over here, this guy is in like a light purple, right? It's like a pink route. He's gonna go initially and get blocked by the other tight end. Depending, if you have somebody with good block shed, especially if you're playing mutt, right? And you got a linebacker with good block shed right here, this position is critical. Kursky right here, you know, he's gonna engage with the block. He doesn't get off the block until late after the play's already stopped. But again, it's primarily your user that's gonna lock this play up. If you're able to do what you're able to do right here, because remember, this guard that's on the other side, he's not paying attention to you. He's going to go block anything on the right side to help open up wham. So you have this gap to shoot. All right? This play right, wham is it's a very, very easy play to stop. You just have to understand, there are no adjustments with cover 6. You're pinching your line. Why do they keep zooming me out? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, can I even? Okay, I don't know. What? Okay, go right there. Yeah, I keep it like that so that I don't have to really worry about a lot of things. But like I said, once you pinch the line, which is, you know, the left stick and in, right? The left stick, you press the left stick, then you press down on the D-pad, all right? And you just pinch the line. Everything is the same, the way that they're doing everything else. You see the cloud flat I'm talking about? You can hot route him to a hard flat. You see that right there? You can either press triangle and down, or you can go and just actually go to him by double tapping triangle and then pressing circle and to the left. And it could make him be in a hard flat. Let me reset the play. I'll put it back. I'm going to just do him by himself. You see what I'm saying? I hard flat him, and I'm keeping my guy in a quarter flat on the other side. That's just simply tapping triangle twice, pressing the icon of the defender, and then pressing left on the D-pad. So if you're on Xbox, that'll be tapping Y twice, then the icon of the defender, and then left on the directional pad. That'll give him a hard flat, and it'll all bring, you know, you can bring it up. That's the quick adjustments right there. All right, so now we pinch the line, we bring these guys down, even though we're not run committing or pass committing. We're not pressing the left trigger and up on the right stick. We're not doing any of that, and we're just waiting for him to run wham. We want him to think it's sweet. We want your opponent to think it's really sweet to run wham. He's not running wham though. You see what I'm saying? He could do it. He could think it's gonna be sweet, whatever he wants. But all you have to do, pretty much, and you're bringing up, this defense is so good Because like I said, if you double tap it, go to circle, put him in a hard flat, we're not worried about the right side because he's playing that side for stretch, right? Everything else, we're just shooting the gap. We're just shooting the gap. We're waiting for that to go. We're shooting the gap right away. We're going to take away wham. That's pretty much what we're doing. So everything else that goes on, if he tries to run a counter, the counter doesn't generally work against this defense simply because that quarter flat, he starts to go outside. You see what I'm saying? I'm just going in and I'm just taking care of that middle. So, you know, when you move this guy out, like if I say he's running the counter, right? You got bums that'll come out, they start running the counter, they start doing, see, these bums are psychos. And like I said, it doesn't really matter if you're my sub and you run wham. I want you to run wham. I want you to aggravate your opponent. And again, I also want you to be able to stop it. So when I'm calling you a maniac, it's not anything like, oh yeah, bro, whatever. Like I said, we're family over here at GmiasWorld, so you could be a maniac and still be my family. You know what I'm saying? We all got that in the family anyway. So if they start running like counters and stuff like that, just start moving your players around. But the ideal thing is you're just pinching the line. That's all you're doing. No adjustments. You're just pinching the line and you're staying on this guy right here and you're shooting the gap. That's pretty much it. And no matter what they do, no matter what happens, they're going to have to make a decision because the way the guys come in on this, it messes us up. And keep in mind, you're on all Madden right now. So if you're stopping this on all Madden with the Browns, it's no way, no matter how OP somebody's team is, that they're going to be able to really do anything. And then you see that animation to where he looks like he's already being tackled, but he's not actually being tackled. That's something new that they added into Madden 18 this year. Look, the guy's not really on him, but you see how he already goes into an animation to where he's getting tackled? That's usually what's going to happen. Okay? So again, it's a very, very quick tutorial. If you have any questions about it, definitely leave it in the comment section. But remember, no adjustments. Pinch the D line, bring your safeties down, and use the linebacker on the left. And just shoot the gap. Once you shoot that gap, everything else works out. It doesn't really matter. And the better your team, the better this will work for you and be more and more effective. Until the next tutorial, I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.